Hi guys, Dave and Texas here, and what you're looking at is a little Hoffner violin bass, right? It's made in China, it's brand new, it's a short scale, it's a 30.5 scale compared to 34, 35 on the normal size bass. The owner just wants it set up and looked at and see if anything I can do to recommend improving it where it may need some improvements. Let's go ahead and hear how it sounds like. Wow, that's the way up. That's full volume. Alright, that's full volume. Let's try a treble. The treble pot's working, okay? So that's what's going on with that. The tone is controlled by just switches here on the panel right here. You have a solo switch and a rhythm switch that basically controls the tone. So that's all controlled by the switches, all the tone. Alright? Now also I told him I'd save the strings are new, but he gave me a new set to put on there and save these for backups. So that's what I'll do. Alright? So, let's do this. Let's turn off the amps. Just gonna unplug. Wow, where are we here? We are actually looking at going underneath here to take a look and see what's going on with this thing. Follow me, so what kind of pots are in there. So let me grab a driver. Open that up and see what we got inside there. Yeah, we've got a little control panel board right here. And I'm not sure what value those are without taking it all apart. But I can put some deox on this and spray it. I think I can get it. Well, no, I can get in there with a brush. Alright, I'll put some deox on this just real quick for him. I've seen this before in other guitars where there's a main circuit board what really runs the thing. Now, let's get a chance to get in there and move about some. Yeah, let's turn it upside down. Get a chance. There, move about, move about, move about. So the contacts are just dirty in there. Either dirty, they're worn out, or burned out, one or the other. Let's see if this doesn't help it some. I'll put plenty of deox in there, liquid, to do the trick on this. And let's see what takes place when I button it back up. Alright, so hang in there. Alright, let's see what the results were. Okay, so we're going to put these new strings on there for him and save these old ones. These new strings are LaBelle, and I think, you know, in my opinion, they're better. These ones that have the braided strings, they have the thread on them. Yeah, I just don't think they're as competent as the ones that are all metal. You have to worry about this stuff fraying. Of course, there's metal underneath there, of course, you know, but the thing is, I've had problems with these before, because I've changed so many of them. And of course, this is the kind of bridge I really do hate working on. It's the one that relies on gravity to hold this thing in. Not gravity, but pressure to hold the string in place. Unless you use tape like I do on some of these. Alright, it's that time to go ahead and clean up the fretboard and get it oiled. And I guess for the umpteenth time, I'll tell you, don't use lemon oil on unfinished wood, such as ebony or rosewood. Lemon oil is acidic and it can break down wood fibers. That's not what you want to do here. You just want to put some moisture back in these guitars so the wood doesn't dry up. Okie dokie. Now, if they were finished, you know, like a Fender or a Rickenbacker, that wouldn't be an issue. And to worry about that drying up. But unfinished wood has a tendency to dry up. And I just saw something I can't believe, guys. The nut on this thing broke right in half. Great, that's just great. That's just bizarre, guy. Wait a minute. No, it must have just had a crack in it. I didn't see it, but when I pulled the string off it came. I didn't see it happen. Shit, look at this, guys. Now, as far as gluing it back on there, that's just not possible. That won't happen. Damn it. It just won't hold. Alright, so I got send a message to the owner that the nut split when I took it off, the string's off. Hang in there, guys. Okay, so I texted him. I'll wait to get an answer back. In the meantime, I'll let this oil soak into this board and see what kind of results we get on that. Now go ahead and I'll polish up those frets. What I'll do, I already got something temporary to put that nut back in there so I can string this thing up. And then if he decides to get a plastic nut to put in there, just replace it. Just replace it with one. I can just slide it back in and glue it down for him. I can't believe that happened. Anyway, hang in there, guys. Okay, that's on there long enough, and it's soaked up a lot of that oil. You know, a lot of it's just not been done. Well, it soaked up most of it. It's not been done before, it looks like. Let's adjust that. I'll show you a few of these I'm doing, and we'll cut away because it gets pretty boring pretty fast. But it is shining them up. It is taking some of the small surface scratches out of there, the micro scratches. And what that does is makes it smoother to play. No more gritty feel to it, no more drag on the strings. Just makes it, you know, play that much better. Alright. And I'm taking this eraser, and all I do is rub it 4 or 5 times up and down this so I see it shining. Go to the next one. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's not rocket science. Alright. So, you see we've got down to it. Let's go ahead and cut away, and I'll finish this up for the guy. And then see about stringing up 2 strings. That's all I've got to do until I hear back. Okay, well, I don't have any replacement plastic nuts for bass guitars. I got them all for the regular guitars. I do have a 6-string bass replacement. You see that? And what I can do, I can put it on there temporarily, just kind of to help guide the strings on there, so I can finish doing the setup job on this one. When this nut comes in, replace it. Alright, so first things first, I gotta get this old nut off here. Now on a bass of this level, I don't recommend putting a bone nut on it. You know, what I do recommend is putting on a plastic one just like it came off of it. You know, it's a nice base, but there's nothing special about it, and it's got some problems. And it's a short scale base, so it's kind of like one of those fill-in type bases. Let's go ahead and just do that. Let's go ahead and just string it up and wait for his word about what to do. Okay, so on this right now, I'm not going to adjust the scale to it. I'm just going to keep that bridge down there kind of in play while I string the rest of it up, because I got a problem with the nut. Alright? It won't let me tune it up because it's too low to the guitar, and that's a problem. It's going to fret buzz like crazy. But we'll keep the strings in place. That's the main thing right now. Alright, let's cut away and go ahead to the next ones. Okie dokie. Well, before anybody asks me about this nut on here, I can't use it because the spacing is just terrible on it. For a 4-string bass, it just won't work. Okay. It's meant for 6-string. That's simple. So the spacing will be way off on the bottom 2 strings. Okie dokie. So, before anybody, leaves a note on my YouTube channel, why don't you just cut the end off? Sorry, it doesn't work that way. The upper spacings are bad. Hi guys, Dave's here, and we got the little Hoffner bass finally set up and finished. What do you think about it? Is it working pretty good?
That seems to be.
Good deal. Now, I want you to introduce yourself and tell us about your school and all that good stuff.
I'm Mark Batchelder. I teach guitar lessons, group guitar lessons, at communitymusicconnection.org here in Fort Worth, Texas.
What's the phone number, Mark?
682-233-1692. And again, it's communitymusicconnection.org. That's a lot of typing. Maybe you can put it in the comments.
Cool. Okay. All right. Why don't we just hear from the bass for a while? Just play something for us.
Okay. This is kind of my take on a familiar song.
Cool. Okay. Let's hear something. Let's hear on the other pickup, dude. Go ahead, Mark. Play on the treble pickup. Cool, cool.
And so now the bass pickup.
All right. Listen, guys, any questions, give me a holler. Dave in Texas, bye. Say bye, Mark.
Bye.